This video is brought to you by G Fuel. Use promo code KING to get 10% off your next order. Welcome everyone to another video, and in this video we're going to be covering battles using Probopass in the Great League Remix. Probopass is a tanky steel and rock type, typically carrying Spark, Rock Slide. Can either carry Magnet Bomb or Thunderbolt. Both moves sets viable. You can also carry Rock Throw instead of Spark. I find Spark gives you a little bit more flexibility, but if you need a truer rock attack, then Rock Throw is also a really great option. In Great League Remix, in Open Great League, it's generally not used, mostly because of Galarian Stunfisk absolutely destroys it, completely walls it. It can pretty much shut it down, but definitely it has a lot of play against flyers. With Thunderbolt, does give it coverage against water types, and then as well, it's super tanky as well. So let's go ahead and get started. This is like early-ish rank battle, so I do expect some mistakes from both sides, but that's quite alright. We're gonna have Hypno into Flygon. This it has Dragon Tail, so this is an okay matchup. Did they only throw 3 Dragon Tails there? Or maybe I miscounted one. And then here comes Shadow Grand Ball. So it's a really good matchup for the Probopass. The Magnet Bomb obviously going to deal super effective damage to this Grand Ball. And they are lagging, which is very unfortunate for them. They're going to be able to land another Magnet Bomb to take out. Okay, they actually end up shielding there, which is fine. Gonna shield this honestly, I probably wouldn't shield this, but because it was close combat, you could just farm down. But they are gonna shield and gonna farm up quite a bit of energy. Gonna double up on the Magnet Bomb before throwing the Magnet Bomb at the Grand Ball. And we're gonna see what's gonna come in. The Flygon, the Magnet Bomb, gonna hit for neutral damage, which is actually really nice. One of the reasons to carry it. And it's actually a Treven in there. It actually waited to see what came in before throwing. Which is a really nice move there, and does have the Fire Punch on the Hypno, and this should be pretty close to KOing, probably just over half. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be able to switch here and be able to easily farm down this Flygon with the Lapras, since the Ice Shards are dealing double super effective damage due to the Dragon and ground typing. And we're going to have Hypno into Diggersby. It does have Fire Punch, so I'm going to hit for neutral damage. But Diggersby is really tanky. One of the tankiest Pokemon in the Great League. Does get an extra confusion in. This should be the Earthquake. They threw exactly when they got there. And very unlikely they bait against the Hypno. And going to be able to land the Fire Punch. And does deny the Mud Shot. They actually end up shielding in fear of the Focus Blast, and gonna be able to land another Fire Punch. This should be a CMP tie if they threw right away, which they elect not to, and gonna not shield this. It's not gonna KO. Fire Punch, a very weak move, especially from a Diggersby, and gonna go with Lapras. They actually come straight into Frost Blast. This is looking pretty good right now. Gonna let this Shadow Ball go through. Very unlikely that they would bait, and does a decent amount of damage. Both moves are super effective because they're both super effective to ice, and as well the Ghost is neutral to both, and both of them have stab. But Rock Slide generally the better move than Magnet Bomb. Gonna look to Spark all the way down. We're going to see what's going to come in. It is the Diggersby. Going to go for the Rock Slide. This probably would still KO, but Magnet Bomb obviously would be the better neutral move. This should just be a Fire Punch. There's really no chance that they're already at the Earthquake. And going to farm up a little bit here before throwing the Magnet Bomb. And going to look to take out the Diggersby. Ends up being a Wigglytuff, but this is... This looks like to be a GG. 2 stars would be enough, and they elect to leave the match. So makes sense. They still have a shield. So if they didn't have a shield, maybe it might be worth staying if you could survive the 2 surfs, and then maybe get to the play rough and maybe charm down the Probopass, which is probably going to be really unlikely there. So, all right, we're going to have Hypno into Politoed. This is where the Thunder Punch is really helpful. Looks like they lagged a little bit at the beginning, and they end up denying the confusion. This is a Weather Ball, and gonna look to throw the Thunder Punch, which is gonna deal super effective damage to the Politoed. Unfortunately, they lagged, so they missed a bunch of bubbles, but doesn't really matter. They end up shielding. Still doesn't need to shield this. Can definitely survive this Weather Ball. Would likely faint to the next one. Almost certainly would faint to the next one. Big catch there. Very nice catching onto the Lapras. Let's see what they do. They actually come into Ariados here with Poison Sting. Likely this is a cross poison. Oh, this actually ends up being a lunge. Okay, that's totally fine. Gonna throw the Surf, which is obviously now debuffed. So they would be able to survive this. But Ariados is not the tankiest Pokemon. So probably going to let this go. We'll probably live this lunge or cross poison. And then does have the Surf. Could switch. Obviously, still have to be careful of the Politoed. Okay. Them farming down is really not ideal. Going to shield this just because they do have the move. Do like the switch. No point in getting farmed down. And this is a CMP tie. Let's see whether or not this Politoed is going to elect to shield or not. It does not. And then here comes the Drapion. Drapion going to look to farm all the way down. Going to throw the Thunder Punch. We're going to see whether or not they're going to shield. They do not shield. They just need to get to 2 Rock Slides. They actually end up blind throwing the move. Let's see if what they throw. They actually throw an Aqua Tail, which actually ends up being the correct move. They're probably gonna need to catch, to be honest, because I don't think they definitely can survive one more Aqua Tail. Okay, very nice catch. Man, this Lapras is just catching everything, but they can probably no bubble and farm down. Okay, and this is looking okay here. Gonna throw the Magnet Bomb. Really doesn't matter because they should be able to survive one more Aqua Tail. And the Poison Stings do really no damage since it is triple resisted. And gonna throw the Rock Slide after baiting with the Magma Bomb, which is the exact same amount of energy, and gonna be able to take out the Drapion. Very nice. Right, we're gonna go into these next games, and we're gonna have Hypno into. Interesting. Unova Stunfisk, they actually elect to switch, and they're actually running Hex on their Frostlass, so it should be enough for the crunch. Yeah, and gonna build up quite a bit of energy. The thing is, the Stunfisk is gonna farm really aggressively here. They actually elect to throw the Avalanche. I imagine the crunch is better since Avalanche is resisted. They actually end up shielding, which is honestly better situation. Honestly, I really hope that they shield again. Kind of a best case scenario. I would just let it go, just because the Sunfisk. Okay, or you switch out right away. Either one's gonna be okay. And they're gonna throw the Rock Slide. Let's see whether or not they shield. And I would just okay. They actually come into. Oh, that's actually really good. They actually come into Skuntank. I guess they're gonna look to farm down, but they're gonna have a really different. Okay, they actually come to Stunfisk. Okay, that's fine. You go to Hypno here. It's actually looking out really well, and you just let these go. Save the shield for the Lapras. And you just fire punch this Stunfisk. Obviously, you don't want to go for the Thunder Punch, which would be triple resisted. These fire punches are at least going to hit for neutral damage. Stunfisk is pretty tanky, so it's not really going to do that much damage. Maybe you can make it to another one before getting farmed down. It'd be very close. It doesn't look like it. It does not look like it, but that's quite alright though. Probably shield this. You're gonna let it go. Worry about the crunch debuff. Okay, and then gonna throw the Surf. Skuntank is pretty squishy, but they do survive. Okay. Okay, gonna no shield this. This is actually a little dangerous here, especially with the defense fall. Okay, it does get the extra ice shard through. This is a mud shot variant as opposed to thunder shock. Actually really helps out in the matchups pretty significantly. And they definitely would have fainted if it was thunder shock, because it definitely would have been enough fast move pressure to take it out. So really nice play there. Really good patience. And yeah, well done. Very kind of weird move that they would come in Skunk Tank onto the Probopass. I think that ended up being their undoing, unfortunately. All right, we're gonna have Hypno into Quagsire. This is LK matchup. Obviously, good to see here. Obviously, don't want the Probopass to be able to see it. Gonna fake the Shadow Ball. Let's see whether or not they threw the Earthquake. And gonna throw these 2 Fire Punches. They are resisted, but I imagine you just throw them back to back. Okay, gonna try to catch the EQ. Honestly, they're probably gonna Stone Edge here. Which is gonna do a pretty good amount of damage, and gonna be met by Lapras in the back, which is really not fortunate here. Gonna go for the Skull Bash. Let's hope that they don't shield. They do not, and hopefully they just go for the Skull Bash here. Don't try to surf and farm down, because that's definitely what they could do. Oh god. Okay, well, this is go Probopass here for sure, right? Okay, gonna throw the Thunder Punch. They actually end up letting go, and they come back into Quagsire, which is actually really fortunate. And I'd probably just shield and farm down. This Confusion should be able to take out the Quagsire. And then here comes Pidgeot. This is exactly what you want. Probopass 4. Gonna be able to land the Rock Slide. It doesn't matter if they have Shadow Ball. Whatever move the Noctowl wants to throw, it's not going to do that much damage to the Probopass, and the Noctowl realizes and decides to leave the game. We're going to have Hypno into Diggersby. Okay. So again, familiar matchup from one of the earlier games. Let's see whether or not they get extra confusion. They do, which is really good. They actually elect to shield this time. Oh man, and they decide to bait. What are the odds that they actually bait? I would say it's actually pretty low, because a lot of Hypnos would not shield there, and they actually elect not to shield back. But this is looking really bad, unfortunately. They do survive the Earthquake. Okay, gonna take the Earthquake onto Lapras. A little questionable here. They actually end up throwing the Fire Punch, which is very good here. Okay, gonna okay, nice read. Predicting that there's some fighter in the back, given that they were trying to really take out this Hypno. Okay, obviously gonna wait the clock and then Confusion all the way down. Probably no shield Rock Slide. Earthquake would do more, but does allow them to put them into Fire Punch range. So let's see what they want to do. Hopefully they come back to Diggersby here. Gonna have to shield this, unfortunately, right? And because they really need to land this fire punch, and this Fire Punch won't KO the Diggersby, probably not. But one more Confusion afterwards will for sure KO. Okay, they actually end up simul switching here. Oh man, they actually have a Hypno of their own. Let's hope that this Hypno does not have Focus Blast. If that's the case, then it should be an easy win, since it does resist the Confusion, and it does not look like it. Looks like they have a Punch. Oh, they actually have Shadow Ball. This is not that big a deal, though. Another Shadow Ball does not KO, and two more Rock Slides says KO. So one after this one will be enough to KO. So unless they can catch, which it does not look like they can, and the Diggersby is very low, so should be able to spark you down and take out the Diggersby. That's going to be a GG. Very well played. All right, picking up a very nice 5-0 in that set. And I believe we're going to play one more set, or showcase one more set with this team. And we're going to have Hypno into Lapras. This is an okay matchup. Let's see how they want to play it. Okay, they actually come into Wigglytuff. I guess they were trying to catch. Gonna throw the Magna Bomb, which deals super effective damage to the Wigglytuff. Let's see if they elect to shield or not. They do elect to shield. Okay, doesn't need to shield anything here, so it's good. And they actually end up throwing the Ice Beam instead of the Play Rough. And I'm gonna throw the Magna Bomb here. Let's see whether or not they shield. They actually do elect to shield. Okay, they're gonna go down 2 shields to 0. This is looking really good right now. Let's see what they want to do. They come into Lapras. Gonna throw the Rock Slide, which is gonna deal super effective damage as opposed to Magna Bomb only neutral. That does quite a bit of damage. They're gonna have to throw, but this is looking really good right now. You can basically just confusion down this Lapras. No need to. Okay, I was gonna say confusion down for sure, but this is the safe play if you don't want to burn a shield or lose any health. And they actually come into Registeel here and they decide to leave the game with 2 shields to 0. Even with straight Thunder Punch, they would be able to take out the Registeel. So very nice play. The Registeel versus Probopass matchup would actually be pretty bad for Probopass. Especially with no Thunderbolt. Okay, they go into Noctowl. Obviously, can switch here. Has 2 answers. Let's see whether or not they're maybe do 4 confusions and then try to catch the Shadow Ball. Likely they bait, but let's see. They actually go straight for the Shadow Ball. Not a big deal though. The Primate here is kind of annoying to deal with. Okay, it's actually okay. Should be able to live this, especially if this is a Night Slash, which it almost certainly is. And gonna be able to get this Magna Bomb off, which is really nice because they're probably thinking it's a Rock Slide, which would be resisted. And as well, they're not gonna shield because obviously there's a Hypno in the back. And they actually aren't able to get a move off, which is really nice. Gonna throw the Fire Punch. And this is looking really good here. You just gotta let this Hypno go. And then obviously just finish the game with Lapras. This should be a GG. So you're gonna let this go. If they Fire Punch, this is actually really good. They actually do a Fire Punch. And gonna be able to land another Fire Punch onto the Diggersby, which is gonna do some really nice chip damage. And gonna instantly switch, and this game's over, right? So can probably just shield this move, which ends up being an Earthquake, which is really good shield. And there's not really too much this Noctowl can do at this point in time. They can throw the neutral Sky attacks, but these Ice Shards and Surfs are going to be coming in quite quickly to look to take out this Noctowl. And the Noctowl is pretty tanky, so it probably should survive this Surf, but not with very much health, and going to be able to farm it down. We're going to see the Diggersby come in and basically get farmed down as well. You're going to be able to take out both Pokemon with Lapras in the back. Okay, very nice. Very nice catch of the Shadow Ball onto the Probopass. Alright, Hypno into Jirachi. So the confusions are double resisted on Jirachi's side, but you do have access to Fire Punch. It's actually really nice. And try to get the extra confusion in. Gonna shield the Doom Desire. And gonna try to deny. And does successfully deny. And actually one confusion ahead on energy, which is really nice. And oh, actually, interesting. I thought they got an extra confusion, but maybe they got it back. Or maybe they actually didn't get the confusion in, but this is looking okay. Both Pokemon back are kind of weird against this one. Okay, they actually come into Drapion. And this is definitely a crunch, gotta let it go. Hopefully no defense drop. But either way, should be able to easily survive too. Gonna throw the Rock Slide. This definitely will not KO. obviously gonna have to let this go. And then farm up a little bit before throwing the Rock Slide. Without Thunderbolt, this Jirachi matchup's way weirder. Because both moves are resisted. Let's see whether or not they... Honestly, let this go. Yeah, kind of sucks to lose a switch here, but okay. They actually come into knocked out into the Lapras. This person is an aggressive switcher. Unfortunately, the aggression did not pay. Oh my gosh. Well, the patience did pay off there for them. They tried to catch. This is looking actually like kind of iffy. Gonna have to shield this. And let's see what they want to do. So they do throw the Sky Attack. And they go to 90 energy. Let's see if they shield this or not. Honestly, you probably prefer them to shield. Very nice. And then you can farm up a little bit. And should be able to land the Surf onto the Jirachi before the Jirachi can make the move. But obviously they have an opportunity to catch. And we're going to see... Oh, actually able to farm down... What? Really? Oh, they tried to catch. They tried to catch the move there. So they transferred the Ice Shard, unfortunately, to the Drapion. That was a little bit confusing there, but very nice. Very nice win con there. All right, we're going to have the next game. We're going to have Hypno into Surfetch. Obviously, very good lead. Let's see what they want to do here. They come into Pidgeot. I wonder if they have a double flyer, so like knocked out in the back. If they do, this is looking really good right now. And obviously, going to let this go. They will probably Feather Dance here. And then you Spark all the way down. Not the best situation, to be honest. But these Magnet Bombs will definitely add up versus the Surfetch. And they're going to look to farm all the way down because they want multiple Night Flashes for this Hypno. Going to throw another Magnet Bomb. Okay. One confusion probably takes it out. Going to let this go in case they Brave Bird. They end up throwing the Night Slash. Let's see if they want to stay. Oh man, this is okay. I'm not sure why they're staying here. What are they doing here? They do get hit by the Body Slam. I'm not entirely sure why they're not switching. Throwing this Thunder Punch. I'm not entirely sure for what reason. There's definitely no way this wireless. Oh my gosh, why are they staying here? Okay. Okay. This is a very weird play. And they're throwing the Surfs here, but they have two shields, so not sure what the plan is. But I think they're okay. They can literally just Ice Shard down this entire team. Definitely should... okay, you're not going to shield this, okay? This is very weird. And going to have to shield this. And they actually end up... okay. Yeah, I'm not sure why they didn't just switch out right away. And why they were throwing the Surfs there, but worked out fine. So maybe they weren't too worried in that matchup. And as I should. All right, we're gonna have Hypno into Trevenant. It's obviously very bad lead here. Can go straight into Probopass. Very interesting switch. See whether or not they're going to throw. Gonna throw the Magnet Bomb. Again, I'm pretty sure Rock Slide does more damage. But let's see what they're going to do. The Sparks are resisted by the Trevenant. And Magnet Bomb obviously does less damage. Oh, they come into... This is very bad here. Okay, they're throwing the Magnet Bomb again. Again, I think when they're both the same level of resistance or neutrality, Rock Slide is better. So obviously they're going to Flash Kit in. Need to come into Hypno. And they actually Focus Splash, which is really good. Okay. And gonna go to Hypno and throw the Fire Punch. They will make the Flash Cannon before they make it to Fire Punch. Easily. They farmed up quite a bit of energy. Oh my gosh, they Focus Blast the Hypno. What? Okay. Okay, please don't Thunder Punch here. Okay, gonna Fire Punch this Reggie, which obviously shouldn't KO the Reggie. So, okay, gonna shield this and look to farm down. Okay, this must be a single move Reggie, because they are just straight focus blasting here. And this Trevenant should be relatively dry. Gonna throw both punches. Does deny the Shadow Claw, which is really nice. And gonna look to throw this second one. They actually get a Shadow Claw through. Definitely switch here right to Lapras. And here comes Drapion. And 2 surfs should be enough. But I like the switch out by the opponent. Just because if they get a defense drop, then the Seed Bomb will certainly KO. And this is looking pretty bad right now. I'm gonna farm up a little bit before throwing, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna reach the Seed Bomb. They at least got one Shadow Claw in, right? Gonna try to switch, but they're not gonna be able to. Maybe they can make it to a Fire Punch. Probably not. Definitely not, and just end up getting farmed down. And that's good. Those are going to be the end of the battles. Thank you very much for sending me those battles. If you like, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see everyone in the next video.